Yo, I'm K.Rule34 and I'm still the most erotic K.Rule man on the internet. And welcome to another video on my channel. Second one recorded in this new setting. Still gonna get used to it. And I hope the sound works out well enough because there's definitely some more echo in this room than in my old one. Which is kind of weird because I've got the same amount of stuff on less room and yet there is more echo. Don't have to get that, I hope. Well, How to K.Rule34 is back again. We are gonna look at some replays. I don't know how many yet. In theory I've got 6, but I believe that would be too many. So probably 3 and the other 3 I will use for another video. If so, we are once again only looking at super heavies today. As it is with me, I just play against so many super heavies. And we are starting off with, I hope, more interesting one. Because I don't think I've included a replay against Smitty before. Because, well, the Blue Bowser Smitty, my sparring partner, the guy I play with pretty much most often. And this is a game I had against him. So, pretty basic beginning. I don't know how much I will talk about most stuff happening here. This was a regular online match, I believe. A pretty old one. It could actually be from before I moved. The thing is, the difference between today's episode of How to K.Rule34 and others is I know exactly in exactly one of the replays what happened. And that's because I just added the replay to the list. I saved him here because would have been lame. And he decides to pay me back by randomly F-smashing. Yeah, no. Well, the thing, as I said, me and Smitty play very often, which is why we also know each other's habits quite well. I just air dodge down there because honestly not much that can happen to me. Stalling off stage a little and air dodging to stage. Because I want to air dodge in a spot like that. Because if I go for my up B, I hate that the landing hit, that was a misinput. I hate that the landing hit of down air just hits me if I'm under the platform and shield. It's so annoying. Very basic setups here. What I just wanted to say, why did I air dodge to ledge? As it's pretty too frameable with which Bowser is good at. If I do not, if instead I go for my up below, he can back air stage spike me, and at this percent it's just untackable. And yeah, that's not good for me. The crown there getting Smitty into a way better position than he would be otherwise. And now we are at the exact spot I hate most. It's so stupid to play against Bowser when you are down. The problem is like, being down always, that I believe was a misinput. I hope was a misinput. The thing really is, like, you get hit once by Bowser, you get so much damage. You see, it was very even. I was in the lead at times. Here I finally got something. He recovered high, being ready for me to edge guard. That's a thing against Smitty for me. I can, like, Bowser players are so bad at recovering. He's like one of the 2 players I actually struggle edge guarding who play Bowser. And the other one was Dark Thunder, who is literally one of the best players in Germany. So, getting in some damage here. Not immediately going for the dash attack on my end. Because Bowser has a weird situation with his weight and with his fall speed. Where, for some reason, Bowser is one of the few characters where F-throw dash attack is not true on most percent. There's only some smaller windows where this even is a true combo. I'm going back because I accidentally opened my music. So you can see a punish here, delaying the dash attack to catch him. He went high, up tilt, sadly not getting the down air, but some damage is in. And suddenly it's more winnable again. Catching him with a good up air here and actually making the comeback. Nearly a 0 to death. This is something I love doing. I caught him with that up air, which is something I love doing enough. I don't quite understand the back air there, but I don't think I could have killed him for it. Because up air would probably have been too slow with the upwards range not being a lot. Like either too slow because I have to go left so much. Or not not a true punish because, well, it's slow. Instead I just did an empty hop. Hoping for him to like air dodge or something, which he didn't do, but empty hop dash attack still hit here. So, looking at the last stock again. A lot of racking up damage fast. This is the good part about playing against Bowser. If you get momentum, you get so much done, which you can definitely see here. The parts against Bowser that are definitely not fun are, like, that's really the thing for both. In this match it wasn't as prominent as in others, even if prominent enough. If I play against Smitty, a match like this that went on for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Around 2 minutes and 30 seconds of that are ledge trapping usually. No matter who ledge traps, both characters ledge trap the shit out of each other. It's stupid. And that's what those games are mostly about in most scenarios. So now we are getting to 2 K.Rule dittos, I believe. That will be going much faster. The thing is, only the first of those games that's the thing that's happening with this format at this point. Because it also feels kind of logical to me. I'm rarely saving replays just for looking at them in this format. Also, I finally realized that I had the music on loop. Somehow I managed to mess up the fucking background music every single time in these videos. Last time you may not have realized, except a very small part where I didn't have music. Because the big part where I forgot to turn on the music, I edited some in. Yeah. Alright, so where were we? Most replays I'm looking at now, I didn't save specifically for that, but because they include clips of stuff I think about using as clips. Which on one hand means you are definitely gonna see something interesting in the replay, and I'm still a clip channel, and I think it's maybe pretty good if I can actually talk about what goes through my mind when I get the stuff you watch me for. Which is why I'm using a lot of those now. The only other one is the very last one, if we look at it today, the 6th one. That actually is against another K.Rule with the same skin, which actually is another K.Rule. But yeah. So, also, most games except against Smitty are EU-US connections, so if some moves seem quite weird, that's probably the reason. Now, let's quickly talk about this situation. That hit his belly. Sakurai, I want my spike, please. Thank you. That did not hit his belly first. Yeah. Some simple ledge trapping. Jumping off with the Nair but misspacing. With that down smash here, I had hope because I had been ledge trapping him a bit before, as you probably saw. Here he went off stage. Should have died. Got ledge trapped here. Missed my ledge trap here, but got one here. So I expected him to go for a fast panic option, which I wanted to catch with down smash, which sadly he didn't do. And just no tech and funny percent. I believe I actually miss input there because I didn't want to get onto stage but drop off and go for something stupid. What? I did not expect that to hit even though I played that game. Then let's go back to this again. I got the suck. I got the uppy spike. I believe I wanted to drop down and neutral air but press the A button or just miss input in a way because at least now I would definitely try going for that Nair to get something done. That still was dumb enough how that back air even hit. He did not fall for the crown. He did. That was interesting. I definitely know what I was going for there. It just turned out very weird. Covering some space with his crown and my projectiles here. And not great. The eye just a little finisher where I hit the down air. I could have just threw up aired him but wanted to go for something more stupid. So I wave landed. Saw him air dodging, reacted to it, and he messed up his DI, dying to this. Honestly, I don't quite remember why I even saved this match, because yeah, the second stock was stupid, but usually nothing I'd save. Still, you got some input, I hope. Next game, same player, and you see the time. This is one of those games. And yes, in the very first seconds I was looking at Discord or something. Making sure I start off with being down a little. I wanted to go for a tech chase but didn't properly punish his move. A big problem of this guy, he pretty much doesn't mash out of berries. I've played him quite some times and stuff like this happens because, yeah, mashing can help. Not in neutral, but after berries. Classic 37. Oh, that could have been slick. But that was slick. The very fast stock with quite some... I want to talk about the stock a little. So we are starting off. I do this B reverse neutral B way too often. Nair into grab into jab because dash attack puts them higher in a better situation, only dealing a little more damage. Here I turn around reverse Nair. Why reverse Nair? Well, at first Nair because I expect them to like jump and do something, which they do. Why reverse Nair? So I can go for this back air. That's the whole reason I wanted to go for the stupid move. Which, well, he just air dodged to ledge, but went off, very greedy for his attack. Nared and slipped besides the ledge, getting hit by the down air. That's just a timing thing that can be very difficult online. That actually worked and killed. This was such a fast game. He just got back thrown, neutral air, back air by 54-second game. Let's look at that as a whole again. And 54-second game, and we just started playing after 6 seconds. And yeah, this was the only part in this game where he was allowed to actually play. In spots like that, when I'm on platform, I feel like I shouldn't throw out as many aerials. I throw out aerials way too much there. Instead, sometimes I should just either do something defensive or empty land. And yeah, now the 2 stocks. We know how fast they are gonna go. Very quick stock with the down air hitting there. And he likes throwing out moves at me. That's something a lot of people do, which is why I run that far there. Because people want to hit where their opponent is. And if I just get on the other side, I can punish them. In this situation, I think at best with a grab, because I can, if I forward throw, get a combo, which I didn't quite want here. Instead, I wanted to get them off stage to get a stupid kill, which worked out very well with my forward air being spaced here a little, which I didn't actually do to hit them, but to scare them to not try air dodging to ledge. If they had air dodged a little higher, this forward air would have hit them. I just wanted them to stay away a little so they go low. Run off with Nair, because K.Rule can do that against himself. And he tried to go up very fast again, because that often works, but I reacted fast enough for the back air to hit and kill him at 22.5%. As the second heaviest character in the game, King K.Rule back air. Well, we take those, and we definitely got time for the other 3 replays as well, from that only include 1 King K.Rule. And yeah, actually, I just remember, every single replay except the last one has been made before I even moved, which has been 20 days at this point. The move itself, the most replays are like even a week before that or something. This game you actually may have seen, because this was part of my first 2-5 against Space Phase. Like, after the first 2-5 against Space Phase was uploaded, I picked new winners for the next first 2-5s. And I don't quite get, like, do people need to be reminded of the option that much? Because, God, so many people registered literally like a minute after I announced the winner. Or the winners. But yeah. So, first stock, nothing too special happening here. I honestly don't even quite remember why I saved this. I actually believe for this I kind of was like maybe looking at it again in how to K.Rule34. With the double jump there, trying to catch whatever he'll be doing. I just wanted to get something stupid there. I also said that in the set, I believe. Yeah, he's so far away. He runs so far away to use his neutral B that I'm not scared of his ledge trapping, because he literally cannot do anything but neutral B. Which is why ledge trapping like that isn't too good. You gotta cover space, but also make sure they are scared of what you can do. Down tilted too late there. Might have gotten something otherwise. And yeah, he doesn't have much aura here, so... Sadly not getting that. That was a clean little interaction. Okay. I believe most of what's gonna happen now is me trolling a lot. Do I remember that right? That's why I saved that. The most stupid kill I may have ever gotten. What the hell is this? The thing is, as you may know, Lucario's counter launches the character in the direction he's hit from. And because I threw crown and he counters the back hit, probably not thinking about the crown very much, but thinking I'm gonna mash a move, he gets launched right into the blast zone. Which is a genius. Yeah, next replay. Okay, I remembered the first stock, but why is this only a minute long? Yeah, I remember the first stock. I don't know if I uploaded this, if I published this, or if I just shared it on some servers. But this game starts off with one of my least favorite kinds of clips. Clips that could be so cool, but get dragged down to hell by working because the opponent does the worst option like every single time. Let's look at it. I love doing that at Mashville. Shooting him forward, American air dodge, getting jab jab reverse crown, neutral air. He doesn't tag, sour down tilt. Then he jumps forward and charges neutral B, which is down B. I know moves. And for that he gets jab jab again, and forward smash is true here and kills. So in theory this could be such a nice stock, but it gets dragged down so much by like, what were the options? And yeah, that's the first stock. That's a great game to analyze, I'm just realizing. We've got a stock full of the worst options, followed by an SD. That was a decent try on the up smash, yet too slow. Catching the jump there, and that's just it. I can say as little about this match so that I decided to literally just add another one into the list. This one would have been the next, but I decided to add this fast game against Donkey Kong. Because this game I had in the same session against the same guy as the Joker clip thing you may have seen uploaded with that stupid stock where I used nearly every aerial in a combo, where I also uploaded the whole match later on. This was the same session, the same guy. And this really shows what K.Rule advantage state can do if you don't quite know how to deal with it. Because I don't know if I ever got into disadvantage this game. So crown hits into Nea, grab, true combo right here. He went too aggressive with the back. I didn't remember first stock going that fast. So let's look at that again with a little more detail. So I went back here, not thinking that he would be able to punish me if I do, hoping that he would like mash an attack that misses me because of it. I don't know if he even pressed a move, but he definitely didn't hit me. But the reverse crown did, which I could easily combo into a nair with a fast fall, true comboing DK into a grab. Which, if he DIs it correctly, I don't think he did here. I could have dash attacked here, I believe. If he DIs correctly, I definitely cannot. So I decided to instead go for a tech chase read, hoping for a neutral tech, because this was our first game and I didn't know his habits yet or what he's doing. Doesn't have to be habits. And a neutral tech is what I just default to reading in situations like that. If I, at this spot, would have done a short top crown throw, I actually would have gotten a true kill, because I'm very, very sure crown 1 would have comboed into crown 2, which I could have comboed into an offstage back air, which kills. Instead, he does a raw back air trying to hit me. I expect him to play kind of aggressively, which is why I do that small fade back cannon, which hits. He doesn't press a move, which is why I get a grab. Throwing him off stage, I could have gone for just a back air, which I didn't want to, because in spots like this sometimes I do this turnaround because people see that neutral air dodge to get around the back air. And because of that I turn around and do down airs like that to punish the neutral air dodge, which he didn't do. The down air still hit. So that is what goes through my mind sometimes. Sadly, my forward air hitting in a situation where I couldn't combo it in any way. Air dodging in there, definitely not the best option. This is a problem some people have. They are too scared of crown hit 1. Either it true combos or isn't too scary. And I cannot true combo out of crown 1. Which is why air dodges like this are pretty bad, because you are just gonna get hit by crown 2 because of your own option here. After that I got a neutral tag read. Got even the nair regrab. I love doing that in situations like this. At lower percents I'm going for fair instead of nair, which works then. Mostly even trying for that stupid fair hitbox I had in the beginning of the stock. Because with the regrab I can just deal a lot of damage. Going for F-throw here, he got hit by the cannonball. Forward tilt hitting, sadly not comboing into the cannonball. And here I missed my edge guard. Which doesn't mean I'm not getting the kill soon. And this stock is kind of nasty. I believe at first, yeah, I'm missing something like that. I don't think I've published that yet either, but this stock is kind of nasty in a way, even though he once again did a lot of not great options. So I jump from ledge here, kind of fading back. So if he tries to read me jumping forward, I don't get punished. If he tries to read neutral get up or get up attack, I don't get punished. If he tries to read roll, I don't get punished. He just tries to grab, which I get a punish on, and he misses his tag. Jab lock. Okay, what do I do after jab lock? I read one of his tag options because K.Rule can only dash attack, and why would I do that? That's not cool. So I do what I like doing. Running forward a little to make him think I'm gonna read a roll out, and is it? Yeah. To read a roll out and then turn around to read a roll in. Sadly, I didn't dash into the other direction as I planned because I input down tilt too early, which is why I hit sour down tilt, but decided to improvise and go for a jump read, which I got with forward air. He mashes forward air here, my crown hits him. I jump. And you already see the double jump coming out. This is exactly the kind of jump I do to bait out people's defensive options, as they are scared that I'm just gonna like forward air here, which maybe would kill or definitely put them in a bad spot. And instead he air dodges with a very bad angle also, which is very punishable. Getting down aired, getting up smashed, closing out the stock. Let's look at that again. I really like this interaction a lot. It's very clean. I really got a lot of good reads on him right here and some good baits, which ended the stock for one bad option at 25 while ledge trapping. Now let's finish off this video with another K.Rule ditto. The thing I mostly remember about this is the last stock, but well. Once again, EU-US connection, just like every game except Smithy. Sadly only getting one down air 2-frame, which puts him at 55, but doesn't kill. You definitely saw what I was going for there. Nair forward air off stage in the ditto is very good, even though I rarely hit it in most situations. Definitely gotta hit that more. Here I just went for the ledge trap. And I like platforms like these. I use them to time my 2 frames more. Doesn't mean I get those. Yeah, weird down smash by him. Most down smashes are weird. This one was 2. And suddenly it's back to even because I got hit by some stupid stuff. May seem stupid to some of you right now. Why the counter down here? He could run off down air, but would only hit me if he fast fell. Which, like any aerial, he would have to fast fall to punish me here. And if he does that, he just dies as well. Maybe not if he nairs, but if he nairs, I definitely don't die either. And I just stall a little, getting into a better position. Because he gets greedy because I stall. Very good play by him to hold down so he doesn't grab ledge, making 2-framing not possible there. Could have definitely up smashed. Weird choice by me. Now he's got crown, which I just tried to stall. Yeah, and I believe that were misinputs that definitely helped me. Oh yeah, that was that game. I believe in a moment. Yeah. I did technically not DI that wrong. Which is why I told him to wait here for a moment. Because, thing about these games as well as the two... No, the one before. This was... I'm not playing handheld anymore. I've stopped playing handheld in general. But this was pretty late night and I decided to just go for some games. So I did use handheld. But my left Joy-Con, as they do, didn't really want to work in this game. Which is why pressing right didn't do anything pretty much at all at times. Which was here as well. So I told him to wait for a moment. So... trying to switch my controller, which didn't work. Or at least try to get the joystick a little, like, fixed enough to play some more games. Which is why there's some waiting involved now. And yeah, here we continue, I think. No, not quite. I believe I just tested my movement. Okay, now we are continuing. Yeah, that's why the game takes 3 minutes. Not getting the grab there as sad. Here I just wanted to nair, but didn't get my input. That's the thing about crown. You always have to be very off. Yeah, go back to the spot, please. Here I throw Crown. It doesn't hit him because it clanks with Cannonball and loses its hitbox for the whole way in. But regains its hitbox coming back, which combos into the Cannonball here. Not into a grab because he reacted. That down tilt was a misinput. A lot of forward air coming out. The King K.Rule Hive Mind. Let's go. This time I'm not getting hit by the down smash. And running off stupidly with, well, with nothing I wanted to nair, I believe. But I didn't die, instead getting the kill here. And now we are getting to something I've come to love doing as K.Rule, because it works so much better than it should. I get a suck here. He's down here now at 31%. What do I do? Nair. Just falling down with the weak nair, which hits him here, putting him quite low. Let's nair him again. He just dies. Double weak nair off stage is honestly so good. Especially in the Ditto. Like, I don't know if he could have started another uppy, but he definitely couldn't have recovered with it. He was just dead at this point. I want to look a little again, so he went off stage, had his double jump, but he used it there. Couldn't do anything down here. He didn't have a double jump. If he air dodges, well, he obviously just dies. He cannot do anything but another uppy here, which is why I can easily just nair him. I actually don't know if he could have started another uppy or if he just was in hit stun. But this is just so good. I just win because of that. And yeah, I think that's enough for this episode of How to K.Rule34. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hopefully see you in a future video. Bye, have a great day.